नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर प्रभुपादा, नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर प्रभुपादा,
नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर प्रभुपादा, नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर प्रभुपादा।
जय जय गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद, गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद।
जय जय गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद, गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद।
हाँ हाँ प्रभु कोरो दया, करुणा सागर।
हाँ प्रभु कोरो दया, करुणा सागर।
हाँ हाँ प्रभु कोरो दया, करुणा सागर।
हाँ प्रभु कोरो दया, करुणा सागर।
नीचा माया जाले तनु दही छे अमार।
नीचे माया जाले तनु दही छे अमारा।
कोबे नो दशा होबे सखी संग पाबो।
कोबे नो दशा होबे सखी संग पाबो।
वृंदावन फूल गाठी दोहा के पराबो।
वृंदावन फूल गांधी दोहा के पराबो।
हाँ हाँ प्रभु कोरो दया, करुणा सागर।
हाँ प्रभु कोरो दया, करुणा सागर।
मिछा माया जाले तनु दही छे अमार।
नीचे माया जाले तनु दही छे अमारा।
षण्मुखे रोहिया कोबे चामर दुलाबो।
सन्मुखे रोहिया कोबे चामर दुलाबो।
अगुरु चंदन गंध दोन्हे अंगे दीबो।
अगुरु चंदन गंध दोहे अंगे दीबो।
सखीरा ज्ञाया कोबे तांबुला योगाबो।
सखीरा ज्ञाया कोबे तांबुल योगाबो।
सिंदूरा तिलक कोबे दोहा के पोराबो।
सिंदूरा तिलक कोबे दोहा के पराबो।
विलास कौतुक केली देखिबो नयने।
কৌতুক কেলি দেখিব নয়নে
চন্দ্রমুখ নিরাখিব বসাই সিংহাসনে
চন্দ্রমুখ নিরাখিব বসাই সিংহাসনে
सदा से माधुरी देखी मनेरा लालसाए
सदा से माधुरी देखी मनेरा लालसे
सदा से माधुरी देखी मनेरा लालसे
सदा से माधुरी देखी मनेरा लालसे
कोटो दीने होबे दया नरोत्तम दासे
तो दिले हबे दया नरोत्तम दासे
कोटो दीने होबे दया नरोत्तम दासे
तो दिले हबे दया नरोत्तम दासे
हाँ प्रभु को रो दया करुणा सागरा
प्रभु को दया करुणा सागर
मिछा माया जाले तनु दही छे अमारा
नीचे माया जाले तनु दही छे अमारा
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
जय नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर प्रभुपादा नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर प्रभुपादा
जय नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर प्रभुपादा नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर प्रभुपादा
जय जय गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद गुरुदेव प्रभुपाद
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन जमुना तीर बनतारी यमुना तीर बनसारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीर बनचारी यमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी भगवान की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्ति जय श्री राधा कृष्ण भोग गोपनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय नवद्वीप धाम की जय गंगा माई की जय जमुना माई की जय गुरु द्वारका धाम की जय स्वामी तो भक्तवृंद की जय और ग्लोरी टू द और ग्लोरी टू द थैंक यू वेरी मच।
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिविराटाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सत श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन रेस एसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंद हरि बोल। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवति उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 26, Fundamental Principles of Material Nature, Verse number 2. Jnanam nishreyasarthaya purusasyatma darsanam yadahurvarnayetate hridaya granthi bedanam. Jnanam nishreyasarthaya purusasyatma darsanam yadahurvarnayetate हृदयग्रन्थिभेदनं ज्ञानं निःश्रेयसार्थाय पुरुषस्यात्मदर्शनम् यदाहुर्वर्णयेतत्ते हृदयग्रन्थिभेदनम् ज्ञानं निःश्रेयसार्थाय पुरुषस्यात्मदर्शनम् यदाहुर्वर्णयेतत्ते हृदयग्रन्थिभेदनम् ज्ञानं निःश्रेयसार्थाय पुरुषस्यात्मदर्शनम् पुरुषस्यात्मदर्शनम् यदाहुर्वर्णयेतत्ते हृदयग्रन्थिभेदनम्. Word to word meaning. Jnanam, knowledge. Nishreyasa, nishreyasa arthaya, for the ultimate perfection. Purushasya, of a man. Atmadarsanam, self-realization. Yat, which. Ahu, they said. Varnaye, I shall explain. Tat, that. Te, to you. Hridaya, in the heart. Granthi, the knots. Vedanam, truths. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada. Knowledge is the ultimate perfection of self-realization. I shall explain that knowledge unto you, by which the knots of attachment to material world are cut. Kindly repeat. Knowledge is the ultimate perfection of self-realization. I shall explain that knowledge unto you, by which the knot of attachment to material world are cut. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. It is said that by proper understanding of the pure self or by self-realization, one can be freed from material attachment. Knowledge leads one to attain the ultimate perfection of life and to see oneself as he is. The Svetasvatara Upanishad also confirms this. Tam eva viditvati mrityum eti. Simply by understanding one's spiritual position or by seeing oneself as he is, one can be freed from material entanglement. In various ways, the seeing of oneself is described in Vedic literatures, and it is confirmed in Bhagavatam, Purushasya Atma Darsanam, that one has to see oneself and know what he is. As Kapil Dev explained to his mother, this seeing can be done by hearing from the proper authoritative source. Kapil Dev is the greatest authority because he is the personality of Godhead, and if someone accepts whatever is explained as it is without interpretation, then he can see himself. Lord Chaitanya explained to Sanatana Goswami the real constitutional position of the individual. He said directly that Each and every individual soul is eternally a servitor of Krishna. Jivera Swarupa hai Krishnera Nityadas. Every individual soul is eternally a servitor. When one is fixed in the understanding that he is part and parcel of Supreme Soul and that his eternal position is to serve in association with the Supreme Lord, he becomes self-realized. This position is rightly understanding oneself through the knots of material attraction, Hridaya Dranthi Vedanam. Due to false ego or false identification of oneself with the body and the material world, one is entrapped by Maya. But as soon as one understands that he is qualitatively the same substance as the Supreme Lord, because he belongs to the same category of spirit soul, and that his perpetual position is to serve, one attains Atma Darsanam and Hridaya Dranthi Vedanam, self-realization. When one can cut the knot of attachment to the material world, his understanding is called knowledge. Atma Darsanam means to see oneself by knowledge. Therefore, when one is freed from the false ego by the cultivation of real knowledge, he sees himself, and that is the ultimate necessity of human life. The soul is thus isolated from the entanglement of the 24 categories of material nature. Pursuit of the systematic philosophic process called Sankhya is called knowledge and self-revelation. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta Purpose.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 26th Chapter, text number 2, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 14th of December, 1974, in Bombay, India.
Jnanam nisrasarthaya purusasya atmadarshanam jadahu varnaye tatte hridaya granthi vedanam. What is Gyan? Knowledge. Gyan means consciousness or living symptoms. That is Gyan. Chetan. Chetana nitya nityanam. Chetana chetanana. Nitya and Chetan. Chetan means consciousness. Two things we find generally, conscious and unconscious. Just like this table is unconscious, but a small ant, it is conscious. Ant is coming this side, you try to stop it, it will struggle, it will resist, because it is conscious. But the table, you take it and throw it away. It will not protest, because it is unconscious. This consciousness is the symptom of life, and that develops one after another. Just like within the earth, you have seen, you go to the beach, you'll find within the sand, there are so many living entities. But they are inferior. And the plants on the sand, we have seen, there are many green plants, herbs. They are better. They have improved their consciousness. But better than these plants and herbs are the crawling insects, snakes, snail, because they can move. The herbs, they cannot move. And within the sand there are living entities, they cannot sprout. So in this way, this is called evolution. one after another. So the insects, the reptiles, they are better than the standing herbs and plants. And these insects, the worms, they grow wings at the end of their life. In this way, they are elevated to the bird's life. In this life, they could not attain the bird's life, but on account of very strong willingness, they grow the wings, and next life they become small birds, they fly. So they are better, the small birds, they are better than these insects. Then there are birds, big birds, the eagle birds, they can fly very high. In this way, beast life, that is better. In this beast life, then human life, uncivilized life, that is better. And then civilized life, that is better. Then civilized life, those who are organized, Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, they are better. And amongst the Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, the Brahman is the best because they are on the platform of spiritual realization. This is the evolution. Evolution, we are coming in that evolution. Bahu sambhavante, bahunam janmanavante, bahu sambhavante. So, this human life is after many evolutionary process. We have forgotten that. So, this life is meant for jnanam, ultimate knowledge. In the lower grade of life, there is jnanam, there is consciousness, there is knowledge. Mosquito knows where to bite. The knowledge is there. They will bite on the joints. Therefore, when there is mosquito, you have to eat your hands and lick the joints. But they know where to bite. This knowledge is there. For eating, sleeping, and sex life, nobody takes education for sex life. Nobody takes education for eating or sleeping. Where is the education? That you shall eat like this, you shall sleep like this, you shall have sexual intercourse like this. That is automatically no. This knowledge is automatically no. So human civilization does not mean that scientifically you have to do this, do that, eating, sleeping, mating. That is going scientific. Now the science of mating is that we shall have sex intercourse, but there will be no pregnancy. Contracept. So this is not knowledge. Knowledge is different thing. Knowledge means jnanam nisrasarthaya purusasya atmadarsanam. That is knowledge. Atmadarsanam, self-realization. That is jnana. Otherwise, the jnana, knowledge, how to eat, how to sleep, how to perform sexual life, and how to defend, this knowledge is there even in the mosquito or small ant. And what to speak of other higher grade living entities. That is jnanam. But that is not nisreshaya. Shreya and preya. There are two things. Preya means to fulfill immediate necessities of life. That is called preya. And Shreya means the knowledge. Shreya means the goal of life. Nisreshaya. Nisresha. Nisresha means the ultimate benefit. That education is lacking. In the material world, the jnana especially in the present age, jnana means technical knowledge, how to eat, how to sleep. Now then, somebody was telling me that they have invented eatables from petrol. So, they might be very advanced in scientific knowledge, but the ultimate aim is how to eat. That's all. Nothing more. How to eat, how to sleep, that's all. Tranquilizer pills in USA, a large selling line, that means how to sleep. This is the advance. Scientific advancements, there is no sleeping. Without scientific knowledge, you are sleeping very nice. But with that advancement of scientific knowledge, he has lost his sleep, insomnia. So they are taking the advancement of knowledge in this way. But the Vedic scripture says, the jnanam nisyasarthaya, to achieve the highest perfection that we are discussing in so many ways. And what is that highest perfection? Highest perfection is there, mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. Napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhing paramangata. Highest perfection, samsiddhing paramam. Param means the supreme, and samsiddhi means perfection. Mam upeta kauntiya dukkhalayam asasatam napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhing paramangata. This is highest perfection. Krishna says, all Shastra says like that. And the whole Vedic literature is meant for achieving the highest perfection of life. Vedic literature, you get all kinds of knowledge. Veda means knowledge. And the Vedic literature is full of knowledge. Nigama kalpataru. Nigama means Vedic knowledge. And kalpataru means the tree from where you can get anything you desire. Whatever you desire. Generally, we have got experience that a mango tree, if you desire mango, you can get from the mango tree. If you desire coconut, then you can get from the coconut tree. But you cannot get coconut from the mango tree and mango from the coconut. But there are trees where you go, you can get both mango and banana and coconut and everything we like. That is called kalpavrikha. We have no experience in this material world. But there is a tree that is not in this material world, that is in the spiritual world. Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpavrikha lakhabhritesu surabhira vipadantam. So you have to take knowledge from Vedic scripture. That the description of the spiritual world is there. What is that? Chintamani prakara sadmasu. There are houses, they are made of touchstone. Here it is made of bricks and stone, ordinary stone. But there is another stone which is called touchstone. If you touch it with the iron becomes gold. That is called touchstone. Paresh path. So, the spiritual world, all the houses are made of this touchstone. You can take the iron factory and touch it there. It will be very profitable. Yes. Or go there and bring some touchstone as these moon exploiters, they go and they have brought some stone and some sand. But if you go to Krishna Loka, you can bring some touchstone and make the whole Tata Iron factory gold. These informations are there. If you have got capacity, then you go and bring it. So, in the spiritual world, the houses are made of touchstone, Chintamani prakara sadmasu. Chintamani, the touchstone. Sanskrit name is Chintamani. Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpa brikha. There are trees, but not like this, that you get coconut from coconut tree and mango from mango tree. But Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpa brikha. There, any fruit you require. Or even kachori you can get. That is called kalpavrikha. There are trees like that. Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpavrikha. And maybe one or two. No. Lokhabhritesu. That is a nice garden or jungle you can say. There are many, many. Just like you have got experience here in this material world. If you go to the forest, you get so many trees congested. In Africa, you have seen very, very high, long trees and very congested jungle. The prakara lakhabhritesu. Similarly, in the spiritual world, there are trees of this kalpavrikha where you can get anything you desire. Lakhabhritesu surabhi and surabhira vipalayantam. There, Krishna is very fond of cows. There's Krishna's another name is Gopal. Gopal means who tends cows. Go means cow. And Pala means one who tends. That's what Krishna's another name is Gopal. Govinda. Govinda means one who gives pleasure to the cows. Govinda. So Krishna's name is different. So Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpa vrikkha lakhabhritesu surabhi rabhipalayantam. There Krishna is tending this surabhi. Surabhi, cow, means that is also wonderful, spiritual. You can milk cow, milk from the cows, as many times as you like. We have got experience. We can take milk from the cows morning and evening, not more than that. But there, you can milk the cows whenever you like. And you can draw milk as much as you like. That is called surabhi cow. The trees are like that, the cows are like that, but there are houses, there are forests, jungle, trees, cows, water, everything, but they are all spiritual. All spiritual. Therefore there is one. Here is also one. Because everything material. Whatever, either you take cow's body or your body or tree's body or any body, what it is made of? Kiti apte jamarud bomb. The earth, water, air, fire and sky. That's all. Here it is all one. But and there also it is one. But there it is all spiritual. And here it is all material. That is the difference. The spiritual and material, what is the difference? The material is dull and spiritual is consciousness. That is the difference. How the tree gives you, a mango tree there gives you coconut, because it is conscious. Suppose if I ask from you, because you are a conscious being, that give me some coconut, you can give. Give me some mango, you can give. But when you are out of this body, then I ask the body, give me some milk or cow, or no response. This is material and spiritual. Nitya nityanam chetana chetana. So, jnanam, real knowledge is that when we understand that I am spiritual being, I am not this material. And my country is that spiritual world. That is my place. That is jnana, self-realization. Atmadarsana. Atmadarsana. Just suppose a foreigner is in America, an Indian is in America, or an American is in India. So, He is conscious that I am American, I do not belong to this country. Or Indian, when he goes to America, he knows I am Indian, I do not belong to this country. Similarly, when you realize, when you understand that you do not belong to this material world, you belong to this spiritual world, that is self-realization. Atma-darshana. That what is called Atma-darshana. Jnanam nishreshakaya. Purusasya Atma-darshana. Purusha. Purusha means enjoyer. Prakriti means enjoyer. Something is being enjoyed and somebody is enjoyer. That is called Prakriti Purusha. So, here it is said, Purusha. Purusha means the living entity who is trying to enjoy. He is trying to enjoy. But he is trying to enjoy where? In the material world. Therefore he is not satisfied. In the spiritual world, the Purusha, the living entity, enjoys with Krishna, not alone. Therefore you'll find Krishna is always accompanied by someone else. Either Radharani or cowherd's boy or the gopis or Mother Yashoda or Nanda Maharaj or the cows and the calves, like that. Or even with the monkeys. Krishna will never find alone. Therefore, as soon as we speak Krishna, you must know there are so many associates. Krishna, that's like if I say the president is coming. So one should know the president is not coming alone. He must be accompanied by his secretaries, by his military edicam, and so many other people, cabinet members. At least 1 dozen persons are coming with him, or with some soldiers, bodyguards. So similarly, when you mean Krishna or God, you should immediately know that he is not alone. He is not impersonal, void. He is full with opulence, full with associates. Therefore, this description is of the spiritual world in the Brahma Samhita, Vedic literature. Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpa vrikkha khabritesu surabhi ravipalayantam. This is the trees, plants and animals. Then Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Samrama Sevamanam Govindam Adipurusam Tama. He is not only in this surrounding of Chintamani bricks, houses and desert trees, many covered, not only the cows, Surabhi and the river, but also many thousands of Lakshmi, goddess of fortune. That is Krishna. That is the essence. So one has to realize this. That is Jnanam. Jnanam does not mean that because I am disgusted with this material world, to make this material world not make, the material cannot be also made into zero. But we can imagine also something where there is no more these trees and houses and animals, oven and this and that, everything is finished. Nirakar. Nirakar, all kinds of forms. Nirbishesha. Vishesha means with varieties. And Nirbishesha means without varieties. This is Mayavad philosophy.